Hello, I'm Nancy Turner, Chairman of Preservation Kentucky and Director of Winchester Clark County Tourism. Well, Preservation Kentucky is a statewide membership organization that is charged with advocating and educating the entire state on the importance of preservation. I see Preservation Kentucky as the tie that binds. We are a networking organization that unites local organizations that are dedicated to preservation. We work closely with the Kentucky Heritage Council and also partner with the National Trust. And we bring all those individuals to the table to better preservation for the Commonwealth. Preservation Kentucky's role is to unite all the different aspects and organizations of preservation, from the local grassroots movements and organizations to members of the Kentucky Heritage Council and even members of the National Trust. We coordinate those efforts. We offer educational opportunities and networking opportunities so those folks can share their ideas and work toward a common goal of preservation for the Commonwealth. The upcoming summit that we are preparing today and tomorrow is a new program for Preservation Kentucky, and it has been a needed element for the organization and also for the preservation community. And that has been a great success as far as attendance, and we're looking forward to a very good outcome. We're also preparing for our strategic plan that will take place in November that will be our roadmap for the next year to 5 years. To me, the inaugural summit is to give a voice to the people throughout the state and to teach them how to be more effective liaisons with the legislature. It is a challenging time for the state, for the federal government, and to give those folks the context. Many people don't even know who their legislatures are or how to contact them or to engage them in a conversation. And I think that after attending this summit, that they will be able to have those basic tools and to give them the confidence that they need to contact and to have a conversation that will hopefully change the scope of preservation funding for the state of Kentucky. When you talk to a legislator one-on-one, you may not necessarily know the lingo that will engage them in what your dilemma is, but actually hearing from these lobbyists and hearing from peer organizations and how they handle their lobbying efforts. All of the people that will be speaking today have experience in lobbying. They have had success stories, and that I think will be very important in sharing the message. Preservation has so many different elements and interests. You have the architecture, you have the archaeology, you have tourism, which I think is a great, heritage tourism is a great movement for the state of Kentucky. And so while the interest may vary in preservation, the passion is the one thing that is constant. And I think that Preservation Kentucky does a wonderful job of bringing all of those people to the table that share that passion, but they also can share their expertise, and therefore that makes the message much more important. Well, I'm the Director of Tourism in Winchester and Clark County. We're a small community, and we are very much heritage tourism based. We have a beautiful Main Street and many beautiful historic buildings. And I've worked firsthand with Preservation Kentucky long before I ever became a board member. And what Preservation Kentucky did for me on a professional level was they came into my community, they advocated for our needs, and that really caught the attention of our political leadership, our community leadership, and it gave those folks in preservation and in our Heritage Commission the tools and the confidence they needed to move forward. And it was just someone that had the experience that could come to the table, and it really has been a great thing for our community.